Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the twisted world of Nightmare Detective, a 2006 psychological horror film that's sure to send shivers down your spine while keeping you on the edge of your seat. So, grab your popcorn and maybe a nightlight, because things are about to get weird. Alright, let's set the stage. Imagine a bustling city where nightmares aren't just confined to your pillow. No, in this world, they can spill over into reality. And when that happens, things can get a bit dicey. Enter our protagonist, Kyoichi Keijinuma, played by the enigmatic Ryuhei Matsuda. He's not your average Joe. He's a detective who specializes in the most bizarre and eerie cases, specifically those involving nightmares. You know, if only Kyoichi had a dream catcher. But nope, he's stuck with his own haunted past and some seriously strange abilities. He has this unsettling knack for diving into the dreams of others. Not exactly the kind of talent you'd want on your resume, right? Dream diving expert sounds cool until you realize you're essentially an unpaid therapist for people's worst fears. So, the movie kicks off with a series of unsettling events. We witness a string of gruesome murders linked to these bizarre dreams. Picture this: a detective, some night terrors, and a killer lurking in the shadows. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, and a bit of a headache. Can you imagine waking up every morning, feeling like you've been dragged through a haunted amusement park? Talk about needing a strong cup of coffee. As the plot unfolds, Kyoichi finds himself embroiled in a mystery that's not just creepy but also deeply personal. He meets a detective, played by the wonderful Hitomi Kuroki, who's more than a little skeptical about Kyoichi's methods. You can practically see her eye rolls from a mile away. Oh, you're going into someone's dreams again. Great. Let's see how that turns out. Kyoichi is kind of like the Sherlock Holmes of nightmares. If Sherlock had insomnia and a knack for existential crisis, it's all fun and games until you realize your deduction could land you face to face with your worst nightmare. The dreams are where things get really trippy. We're talking about surreal landscapes, shadowy figures, and enough psychological tension to make you question your own sanity. As Kyoichi navigates these dreamscapes, we get some truly artistic visuals. Kudos to the filmmakers for that. But let's be real. If I were him, I'd probably just choose to sleep with a nightlight on and a teddy bear for emotional support. And let's not forget the humor. Despite the eerie undertones, there are moments where you can't help but chuckle. I mean, Kyoichi's friends are a colorful bunch. You've got that one buddy who's always skeptical, the quirky support group member who seems like they've just stepped out of a sitcom. And of course, the person who constantly falls asleep in meetings. Seriously, how do you solve a murder mystery when half the team is catching Z's? These interactions bring a lightness to the film, giving it that perfect balance between horror and humor. Just imagine sitting around discussing nightmares over pizza. Yeah, last night I was chased by a giant cheese puff. What about you? I don't know about you, but I'd rather face a giant cheese puff than some of the horrors Kyoichi encounters. As the film progresses, we see Kyoichi becoming increasingly entwined with the dark forces at play. He's like a moth drawn to a flame. Only this flame is the embodiment of everyone's worst fears.